After nearly 2 days of searching and looking for the old cot, I found it.
Here we are back again on the woodlines for part 2 of our winter expedition. Come along and see the exciting discoveries we make and watch our search for a lost artefact.
This is something we previously found out here in the woodlines. Large pile of files that were left behind from when they were doing the cutting. So last night I found this little bit of a China pipe. Never seen that before in the bush. Our plan for today is to head down this track about 6 kilometres, and hopefully that'll take us to another campsite that Steve and I rode to previously. The purpose of this is to see whether we can actually access that camp by vehicle. Say something.
Here we are, day 2, night 2, day 3. And this is our new campsite.
And Stephen's had a bit of a wander around and he's found something that I'm not 100% sure is genuine or not. But if it is something really special, and here it is. Piece of tin with WAGFS, West Australian Goldfields Firewood Supply, written on it.
The WAGFS was the company that cut all the wood out in this area between the years 1934 and 1938. If this sign is genuine, it is truly a rare artefact.
We're at what we call Cot Camp, and we're going to have a wander around and see what's here. Haven't spent much time here previously, so it's a good opportunity to search the camp properly. The temperature now is quite pleasant. Bit of cloud overhead. This morning when we got up, it was minus 3.1 inside the ocker. It was a little bit cold. So it's a few years ago that we were here, and you can still see our motorbike tracks.
Yeah, we came in from the other way as well, didn't we?
We came in from that way.
No, we didn't.
Which way we come in from?
That way.
And then we came in a different way, didn't we?
Just found a couple of utensils. So there's an old ladle and a large aluminium pot. And a small round stone for throwing at brothers. So I'm just following the old rower line now, going a little bit further south to check out another possible campsite. And
yeah, I've definitely come into it. I've got a Bovril bottle and a old pile of tin.
And I've just come across a dog spike. Stephen always manages to catch me when I'm doing a thing to video. You can see the shape of the dog spike, ear and the face of a dog, if you've got a good imagination. Just wandering through the bush looking for relics, and you can see where Paul is now. He's just going to head up towards a slight embankment for the rower line. A lot of work would have gone into making this.
And I reckon it's off on this side up here.
Every time we come out here we seem to find something a little bit new. So I'm on a section of rower line now that goes in that direction, dog spike on the ground. And over there where Paul is, there's another section of rower line. And it's running through that way too. So I suspect that it probably joins up somewhere up there. So I've just come to where the two tracks join. So there's one just over there and one just here. So they must join up just under these trees here.
This appears to be a passing track, and when we look at the old map, it is clear we're at the 105 mile camp.
Which is sort of interesting because Stephen's found dual tracks up there a bit too. So that's looking south, and that's the direction I've just walked in, and here's the track, single line track coming through here, and around us we've got embankments on either side. So this is a cutting where they've cleared the dirt out on either side to make the gradient a bit lower for the locos to crawl back up. So walking up north of the place where we camped back down there, Stephen's come across this little plaque on the ground which has some names in it, which is very interesting. So here you've got Hayes in 23, KK in 08, GAW in 08, and it looks like another date underneath it, 99 or something. I. Elliott in 1997, I wonder if that's Ian Elliott, and then we've got T. Haywood in 1986, so that goes back a fair few years. And we've been here 2 or 3 times as well, but we've never seen this before. And the other thing I found over there was this little piece of porcelain with a number of holes all the way through it. I'll show you now. There it is.
So we've come across this tin, says tin made in Western Australia, and this shell shape. So I'm assuming it's shell oil or fuel, kerosene. Don't know if you can see the shape. And I can move it. Yeah, there's a better picture.
Excellent.
Spider in it. Yep, definitely. This is the clock. It's got its own spring button. There's the buttons.
They're the buttons. No, that's the stand, isn't
the
it?
leg. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the winder. Aromatic schnapps.
Oh, I have got them, but
It's not a very big one.
Udolpho Wolfs. Schiedam. Wow, that's amazing. It's a nice colour too.
Nice, even green colour.
Right, it's sitting here for someone to come and discover.
You can see as we walk through the bush how well it has regenerated, with the exception of the old horse yards. Stephen's size in the background gives you an indication of how large this horse yard is.
Just outside the horse yard, and we found this very rusty old bed frame. Must have broken at some stage because it's held together with bits of wire. Look what I just found. Isn't that absolutely amazing?
What is that?
An angel. Look at that. Stephen found this beaut lock in the bush. That's it. This is our morning camp. Paul's getting ready to head off. Another chilly morning. Minus 3.3 when I first got up inside the ocker. No reaction. We're at the stone we found yesterday. It's hard to find. There's only a small file there to mark the location. So we're going to put a post in the ground, and we hope that no one mucks up this little stone that's got people's names on it. We've just put a couple of relics we've collected from around the area, including some bits from the rubber line, old saw, a couple of bottles and a tobacco tin. Not many people come out here. This is the third time we've been out here. A couple of years ago when we were here, we found this bed that's behind me. We also found a cot, a baby's cot. It was in pretty good condition and we're trying to find that. I'm not sure whether someone's been out here and taken it. Good luck to them if they did. But we'll continue to look and see if we can locate it.
Well, it's not a 4WA 4WD adventure if we don't change at least one motorbike tyre and fix a tube. These things are a pain in the arse sometimes.
It's early morning. When I say early, 10 to 7 or so. Kettle's on. Minus 1.8 when I got up this morning. And one of our sausages we had last night, still in the water, which is now icicles. Okay. After 2 days of searching, we eventually found the cot we've been looking for. Surprisingly, we've actually ridden past it in the other direction and it was hidden by the scrub over there. Here's one of the legs.
There's two missing, see? There wasn't before, because it was standing up, remember?
Yeah. That's that one.
Yeah.
Drop it down. Hang on, go lift it up a bit. Like that.
Don't think it'll stay standing.
No,
Standing
leave the leg there.
Well, I found it.
That took a couple of days to find.
Yeah, and we drove right past it.
Yeah, just in the wrong direction.
Shows you how easy it is to get lost in the bush.
Yep.
3 days we're looking for this. Well, 2 and a bit.